Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. First of all, I want to thank all of you guys for all the birthday wishes and messages that you guys left on my previous 34th birthday vlog video. Thank you so much. I love you all. Okay, so today I wanted to sit here and talk about some feminine hygiene tips. And these are just some tips that I learned while just growing up. Surprisingly, most of these things my mom did not tell me. I just kind of like learned on my own. Okay, so let's just get started. First, I wanted to talk about underwear. I know it's something that most of us do wear, and I know there's some people that choose not to wear underwear. So today I'll just show you my favorite ones. So when choosing an underwear, it's best to go for a cotton material because they're just so comfortable and it actually absorbs better and the air goes through better. So it's better for you down there. This is something my gynecologist tells me all the time. For those that love silk underwears and prefer to wear silk underwear, because it's just like more like pretty and comfortable, then I highly suggest finding one that it's silk but the inside part here is cotton. And this is from Victoria's Secret. I love their underwears. And whenever I'm on my period, I do wear these like granny panties. That's what my friends call it. But I'm like, I don't care. I need to wear these whenever I'm on my period because I have super heavy periods like the first 2 days. So I have to wear the super long pads that like goes all the way up. So I make sure I wear these because it keeps it in place and I never leak. Whenever I go to sleep, I wear very loose clothing, or sometimes I don't wear underwear with a very long dress. Of course, not when I'm on my period or if I have like discharge. Just on normal days, it helps a lot, like lets it breathe. I noticed I have less odor, I have less yeast infections because after moving to Korea, surprisingly, I got yeast infections so much. I think like once every few months, like something was off, like it wasn't balanced. But now I hardly get it, and I think like no panties while I'm sleeping, the cotton underwears and my probiotics really helped, and I'll talk about my probiotics later in this video. Next, I want to talk about bras. I know everyone has their own preference, but I highly suggest that you try the wireless bras, and this is a wireless bra from Victoria's Secret. It's just so comfortable, and I actually switched to wireless bra after I got my breast augmentation because after surgery, we were told not to wear the wire bras for like a few months, but I was just so used to the wireless bras now that even until now, like 4 or 5 years later, I still wear wireless only. When I go to sleep, I don't wear any bras at all. I heard that it's better for you. And you know, sometimes the wire like presses against your bones and your muscles, so it hurt. But these are so comfortable. This doesn't have any cap, but you can actually find wireless bras that have caps as well if you need them. Next, I wanted to talk about washing your undergarments, like your underwears and bras. Sometimes I just like to hand wash them and then air dry it. Also, when you wash your underwears with blood stains, because I know sometimes if you're on your period, it could leak and you could get blood stains. If you just throw that in the washer, sometimes the blood stain doesn't go away. So what you want to do is get some baking soda and hydro peroxide and just wash it in the sink, and all the blood stain will be gone, and then you could put it in the washer or hand wash it. Also, it's super important to wash your washer. I know there's a lot of like cleaning things that you could find, because you know what, Aiden, he used to work for like Samsung, where he like fixed their refrigerators and their washer and dryers. And he was always so grossed out whenever he had to clean the washer in the back. When he took everything apart, he said there's so many things, so it's important to clean your washer too. After you use the restroom, I know you probably know this, but you should wipe from front to back. You don't want to wash from back to front. That could cause like UTIs and different infections. So front to back, and whenever I'm out in public, I do like to carry these like feminine wipes with me just in case, and just look like this. These are really helpful. Whenever I do number 2, it's not embarrassing, everyone does it. At home, I do wipe it with a tissue first, and then I actually go in the tub and wash it with the shower head. I just like rinse it with water, warm water, and I know for sure that it's super clean down there, because sometimes you might think that it's really clean and you got everything, but there might be that small part that you missed, and it could get into your underwear, it could get into your VJ, which could cause infections. So when I'm at home, I like to wash it. Here in Korea, they have the bidet system on the toilets. I forgot what it's called in English, but it's where the water squirts out to wash down there. But I don't know why I don't like using that. I just feel like, I don't know. I don't like to use it personally, but yes, shower. When you're about to wash your face, I know some people just grab a cleanser and start washing your face, but what I do is I always wash my hand first and then clean my face, because you don't want all the dirty bacteria on your face when you're about to wash it. So highly suggest that you wash your hands clean before cleansing your face or your body. Okay, so the last topic that I want to talk about is like discharge, yeast infections, and UTIs, because if you're a girl, then I'm sure you had those at least once during your life, or you will sometimes later in the future. So I want to talk about things that really helped reduce those. And you know, everybody's different, and some people have some discharges just regularly. Some people might have odor down there, some people might not have any odor. UTIs, I tend to get UTIs when I don't drink a lot of water, or I hold my pee. When I was younger, I was able to hold it in without getting UTIs, but now that I'm older and after giving birth, even holding my pee for like 5 minutes, I get a UTI and I have to get a antibiotic. And then if I'm on antibiotics, I get yeast infections, because you know, whenever you're on antibiotics, it kind of kills your good cells and your immune system gets lower. So that's when like yeast can form and like things get unbalanced down there. So whenever I do have UTIs, first I try to drink a lot of water, and I try to drink a lot of like cranberry juice. But if it gets super bad, that's when I actually go to the gynecologist and they prescribe an antibiotic for me. Whenever I do have yeast infection now, I do drink a lot of water. I do wear my cotton underwears that I mentioned before with like panty liners. I also always wear that whenever I have any type of discharge, and this really saved my life. I haven't had a yeast infection for several months now. I finished all 3 bottles actually, and I have to buy more. This is my favorite. So taking probiotics really helped with balancing down there and for my immune system. Okay, so that was all of the feminine hygiene tips that I wanted to share with you guys today. Hopefully I covered some things that you guys were always worried about or was wondering. If you have any other questions, comment down below and I'll try my best to answer them. Thank you so much for watching, and if you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys on my next video. Bye guys!